getting into their career. So wish you all the best, good luck, and congratulations once again. And Dr. Girish sitting on the dais, and Dr. Das, Mr. Srinivas, HODs, Deans. A very good afternoon to all of you once again. Placement Day is a day that every year the CDC department celebrates. Commemorating the success that happened in the entire year. And I think you have gone through the details of what Dr. Das has narrated. And every year the graph is increasing. Graph is increasing in the sense in terms of number of placements, in terms of number of offers, and in terms of the quality of offers, that is ICTs. It's a good sign. But there is one sign, one differentiator we are still missing. Still missing in the sense, in the context of placements in the premium companies. Cracking the jobs in premium companies is not a big task. What is that needed, in my perception, is only your will and your determination. Probably you may not have dreamt about it, or probably you have not aimed it, or probably you have not thought about it, or probably you are not aware of it. That is possible. The things will not have happened, but still, I think that is there where I think that the coming batches will definitely make it happen. I think I do not know how many of you remember the day when you're all sitting in the parents' meeting on the first day when you are on the campus 4 years back. You remember? You all remember that day where you sat with your parents with very pretending innocent face here. And after 4 years, if you look back yourself now, being as a grown-up individual, what is that you look at yourself? What is that you understand from yourself? What is that you have discovered in yourself in the last 4 years? That matters a lot. You all love yourself? You all love yourself? Yes? Yeah, that's more needed. First thing everybody should have is that you should love yourself. When you love yourself, obviously, you will work for your well-being. When you work for well-being, automatically you'll have proper plan for your career. During the process of planning for the career, maybe from your first year or to the final year, you're all almost 21 years old? Or 20 years? Or 23? Nothing to hide and seek, right? Whether you accept or whether you don't accept, you go year on year. Some people are taken long term, could be 1 year senior to you. So it will be around 21, 22. So now here understand the reason for why I'm referring this is, now when once you are moving from the campus to the corporate, that means till today you are a student in a learning mode. You are a student in a learning mode, and from tomorrow you are getting into a mode called earning mode. You are going from learning to earning. When you are moving or changing the phase from learning to earning, do you feel that your maturity levels and wisdom should also change? Yes or no? You all agree that, or you all feel that your wisdom should change or your maturity level should change? Because in the way how you perceive the things when you look at it, As on today, as far as you are there on the campus, when you look at something, your perception could be in one form, right? When you come out of the campus or when you go out of the campus as a grown-up individual, as a professional, if you look at the same thing, what will be your change in the perception? That is the reason I asked you to memorize the day when you are there on the first day 4 years back. You have seen the campus 4 years back, you have seen the campus all 4 years, and you are seeing the campus now. How do you analyze the campus? Campus remains same, right? It is same as that 4 years back, it is same, but the way how you perceive is something different, right? So that talks about your maturity, that talks about your wisdom. So my dear friends, at this moment when you are getting into the professional life, the only one advice I'd like to give is, you need to be a good listener. You need to be a good listener. Most of the times we hear, but we don't listen, right? You know the difference between hearing and listening? Yes. We hear, but we don't listen. Always be a listener. If you are a listener, hearing comes to listening when it gets attached with your wisdom and maturity. Wisdom and maturity converts your hearing into listening. When once you listen, obviously you will be in a position to judge or give a judgment, right or wrong. Now, being a grown-up, matured individual who can judge which is good or bad, probably that will help you to succeed in your career. You are just in the beginning of your career, and it's a very long way for you to go. So always give your best. And somehow or other, right from your +2 education, you got used to choices, right? Starting from writing your MSET exam. Starting from writing your MSET examination, you always have 4 choices to get the right answer. But what is that you learn certain things in these 4 years? There will be some areas where you will not have choices, right? But still, people look for choice. There are some areas where there is no scope for choice, but still, having grown up in that environment where you are made into going to work with choices, you look for everything choice. So that ultimately makes you end nowhere. So, my dear friends, always try to fix up your mind without choice. And even that choice is also getting into your personal life. Personal life in the sense, yes, I'm not talking anything beyond. Even your marital life, people have no choices. I'm getting into choices. See, there are certain things, and also in choosing your career, you need to be very clear in your mind that where to have choice and where not to have choice. To have your attire, you can have choice. To have your profession, do you work with choice? How do you get into profession? You can get into profession by a number of ways. You get into profession by having real passion for doing it, right? You go with some passion. And some people get into career by accident. And some people get into career by force. And some people get into career for survival. So whether it's by passion, whether it's by accident, or whether it's by force, or whether it's for the survival, people get into the career, right? So having got into the career, who will succeed? The people who accepts, attitude of accepting the things the way how they come will be successful, and they'll be giving the best. That means your ability to accept the things Always things will come on their own way, but sometimes you may like them or you may not like them. So keep that point in mind and take the things the way they come. Acceptance is that ultimately makes you happy. If you are not accepting, it will be very bad. So you will end up in a big agony finally. So whatever it is there on hand, you need to accept. And in the same way, when I said acceptance, all of you got some placement, one or other. You may not be liking. How many of you really like the job? What is it you got? Raise hands. How many of you really love the job? What you got on hand? Raise hands. 1, 2, 3. What does it mean? What does it mean? That means you are not satisfied. You are all satisfied? No. You are all happy? I'm asking something which I'm not supposed to. You're all satisfied or not? If you're happy, you should be happy. Huh? I'm not going to give any marks for this, right? You're all done. You're all happy or not? Who will be happy? See, I tell you, you need to discover yourself. That's what I'm telling. Getting a job or not getting a job in the current scenario where a lot of opportunities are there, getting a job is not a Herculean task. Every Tom, Dick and Harry will get a job. Forget it. Whether it's good or bad, average or excellent or an expert, everybody will get a job. But what is that you do out of that is more important. So, have your own introspection. Think twice what is that you do, and changing your decision again. I'm coming back. Working with plan A, plan B, plan C. You have a number of plans. If plan A doesn't work, you go to plan B. If plan B doesn't work, you go to plan C. That doesn't work in the beginning of the career. Whatever job that you have on hand, please accept, deliver your best. Understood the point? That's more important. Whether you like or whether you don't. Because that is the opportunity that you have on hand. Why I'm telling you is, many people, you can classify people in two ways. They are opportunity driven and passion driven. How do you identify yourself? Are you passion driven or opportunity driven? You are all opportunity driven, I know, because that is the reason you got into engineering. Because you got more placements in engineering. Because engineering is not only the career, but we have more placements relative. So, in the opportunity driven market, how do you have to behave? You should behave like an opportunity driven person. You should not behave like a passion driven person in the opportunity driven market. You are in an opportunity driven market. When you are in an opportunity driven market, behave like a person in opportunity driven market. Then only you'll be happy. So excel well, and then prove yourself as an individual in whatever profession, whatever you have for 3 years or 4 years, and then you can have change in the job. So frequent changes in the jobs also talks about your attitude. So these are all the things where you need to be very careful in making a decision. Okay. So well, I think there's nothing that beyond we can talk, because there are several occasions where we may have had discussions, spoken several times. And once again, I wish you all the very best. Good luck, congratulations, and give your best. Work for 21, no? Up to 26 you work, and after 26 get married and have a good family life, right? Good life.
Thank you, sir, for illuminating us with great words. Now, I would like to ask the esteemed director, Dr. J. Girish, sir, to advise us with few words on this occasion.
I'm not going to advise it. I want to congratulate you all. As far as Sir Garu, CDC head, Dr. Das Garu, Srinivas, heads of the departments, deans, faculty, my dear young students, good evening you all. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate you all because I mean, this is the first time almost 95% of the eligible students got placed. Only 5% students left. I think probably they will also get placed. And this is the first time 95% of the students got placed with 182% of the offers. Okay, so that means the number of offers are almost double, close to double the number of students. Of course, if you consider overall batch strength, 852, more than 70% of the students got placed, including ineligible, backlog, whatever, but that number is also very good, extremely good number. 70% of the total batch got placed. And if you consider eligibility criteria on all first class consistent, whatever it is, then 95% of the students got placed. And civil engineering reached to 65% first time of placements, and chemical engineering, 73% of the students got placed. Computer science engineering, 109% of the students got placed. It is 109% of the individual office because the ineligible students also got placed. That is how the number has come. And the same is the case with ECE, 102% of the students. 93% of the students. And basically, IT is the highest, 113%. And mechanical, 88% of the students. Very good figure. And apart from this, I congratulate all 22 students who qualified in GATE. And also the best rank we got with Mr. N. Manikanta with 78. This is a great success, right? Any success is success, whether it is a small or big success. Now, only thing is you are at the very beginning of your life, in the journey of your job. You know, or after some time you will come to know that your skills or whatever the skills you acquired, it will help you only 30% in further career. The rest 70% depends upon your soft skills, your attitude, your tolerance, continuous learning, the way you learn and adopt. You know, now the technology is very rapid, right? Whatever the skills you learn now, it is okay for time being, but the phase of change in technology is happening very fast, probably 2 years, every 2 years kind of thing. So therefore, all of you are more or less at same, maybe 6.5, 7.5 or 10.5 or 4.5, whatever maybe your average CTC. Average CTC is 4.40. But you will travel in different paths. Some of you may become CEOs of the company, the way like Satya Nadella. Some of you may be only stop at team lead or something. Some of you may become vice president of the companies. Because you will travel in different paths because the 70% of soft skill makes the difference, not your 30% of your academic skills. What you can be different is definitely based upon your 70% soft skills, continuous learning, your attitude. It all takes you a different path. Doesn't mean that you are all more or less at the same point, but after 20 years you will be at different levels because of this your soft skills, your attitude, tolerance, ability to work in a team. Okay, all these are very, very important. And another important is the ability to learn. Okay, you need to learn very quickly how fast you can change your position from entry level to different level. So that's why you keep learning continuously. You keep registering with Geeks for Geeks. Okay, the day before yesterday, I had a Zoom call with Zoom meeting with Sandeep Jain. He's the founder of Geeks for Geeks. Maybe we can also invite here sometime. That will help you what is happening in the world and how quickly you can acquire the knowledge and you can move from this level to 50 lakhs or 1 crore or whatever it is. So that is what you need to keep aim to learn and earn. Learning and earning will take you in a different. Not only that, you can be in a different circle. Okay, your life depends upon your circle of influence. Whatever the books you are reading, what kind of movies you are watching, who are your friends, to whom you are spending time, what is their mindset. All this makes you a different person. Okay, therefore, you need to be very careful with your circle of influence. Choose your right circle of influence. Try to read good books. It will help you a lot. Try to watch good motivational videos. Then try to implement because motivation will die within 24 hours. Only consistency will take you where you want to be. But it will help you keep reading good books and keep with good friends association. Try to follow good people. Keep your levels very high. Okay, because if you keep your levels high, even if you fall, you will be at higher level. Don't keep lower levels thoughts. Okay, keep high level thoughts. So therefore you can reach. That's why I said Satya Nadella didn't get seat in Andhra Pradesh in merit. Therefore he joined in Manipal college by paying donation. His father is an IAS officer. So he studied in a private affiliated college like GMR IT, but he didn't get seat in Andhra Pradesh at that time. He studied in Manipal. But you see the journey, the way, because it is inspirational. Now almost 80 CEOs in the world are Indians. That is the way we are succeeding. So therefore, every one of you has the capability of becoming CEO, or you can start your own company, right? Every one of you are capable, but only difference is what you are going to do in future. What is your thought process? Okay, it is only your mindset will take you where you want to. Okay? Nothing else. All other distractions and all, nothing. And now you are going to become more sincere because now so far you are aiming at 75% attendance, but in real life 75% attendance means you need not go to office because okay, in office we are the main thing. Almost all of us will maintain 100% attendance. We use only our things, right? So therefore you will understand why the college is strict when you are a student because it will help you to be disciplined. Okay, how your routine could be, what the regularity, the functionality, because in real life 75% will not work. You need to be at 99.99%. That is the way you have to be. Or if you want to be entrepreneur, you want to have your own aims and all, then you need to be much more disciplined. Okay, to be successful like an entrepreneur, you need to be much more disciplined and you need to do a lot of sacrifice and all. And apart from, but of course, every one of you, I hope every one of you will become much more successful in your life and keep practicing these things. Read good books, keep good association, watch good movies, okay, spend your time very meaningfully. and keep learning. This is where you can be different. And when you keep growing, be humble, respect your parents, respect your teachers. Always express your gratitude, be grateful to your family, your friends, your institute, your teachers. And I wish you good luck, great life, both in personal and professional life. Thank you.
Very much for your valuable words, sir.
I feel privileged to invite our Honorable Dr. V. Jagannaveen sir, Head of the EC Department, to hand over the appreciation letters to the students for achieving their greatest milestones in their lives.
Duly called upon by our righteous Mr. S. V. Srinivas Rao, sir, the Training and Placements Officer. Sir, please.
Civil engineering first, please. And I request everybody civil engineering also, please. One zero two, 105, Santosh, 106. Power Kumar, 112, Nagendra, 113, Nita, 115, Chaitanya, 116, Mopsy, 117, Rajesh, 119, Deepika, make it fast. One to one, Ajay Kumar, 122, Prasanna, 120, Yasha, 125, Kaushalya, 126, Navdevi, 138, Jaideep, 144, Dheeraj Kumar, 149, 150, Sai Kumar, 151, 151, Lakshman Rao. Please. 156, Deepika. All of you, once you take the opponent, you just go to the ground. We'll take the photograph. We'll come there. Okay, 156, Deepika. 157, Savani. 160, Dinesh. 165, Srinath. 166, Dilip Kumar. 168, Nitin. 173, Naveen. 175, Pansai. 177, Arun. 178, Suresh. 180, Omika. 183, Prasanna. 185, Manikanta. 187, 188, Isman. 190, Varun Verma. 191, Charandas. 192, Vishnu. 195, Rangami. 82, Vidya. 180, Apulai. 182, Sripati. 183, Amrita. 196, Isman. 113, Vidu. 117, Mari. Okay, thank you, sir. HOD Right. Okay, now 401. 401. 401. 403. 405. 407. Still may want to take the offer letter, please leave and wait in the auditorium. Sorry, at the ground. Vote here, sir, Ajay Kumar. Vote here, Sharmila. Vote for Rajesh. Vote for Jyotsna. Vote for Rohit. Vote for Sulavesh. Vote for Vikas. Vote for Bhargavi. Ishwari. Please, want to take the offer letter, please wait the ground. My committee comes your bag. Santosh Kumar, vote on it, Asika, vote on it, Ramesh. Balkrishna, vote on it, vote on it, Saman, Anita, vote on it, Vishnuvar, vote on it, Matsumar, Abhishek, What is this? What is that? 48, 448, 448, Mr. Kedra Sujit Naik, 7 companies.
Very fast. Easy guys, please up. Second, 430, G1, G8, G5, G7, G9. The next one. Ali, please come. Which one? H2, H3. Letter to 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23. 423 is the last number. Yes, 423. Make it like Prasad. Right? Back to the example. Hello, department. Please come. Two zero two. Sai. 205. 206. 207. 208. 209. 210. 16. 17. 20. 21, 25, 26, 27, What is number? Hello. What is it? 243, 245, 246. 249, 251, 56, 57, 58, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68, 69, 70, 72, 73, 74, 75, 77, 78, 81, 82, 80. L1, L2, L3, L4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18. FS is what scale? FS is okay. Chemical 806, 812, only two are there. Now, English is there from computer science. Like Prabhakar, please come class. Now, yes, guys are ready. CSC 501 501 Mahendra. Mahendra is there? CSC 501. Okay, computer science. What is it? 501, 504, 508. Computer science, where are you? Computer science at the site. What is it? Okay. 509, 512, 521, 522, 533, 534, 536, 537, 538, 540, 545, 548, 550, 551, 552, 558, 569. What number? 588, 593, 594, 599, 580, 585, 586, 588, 589, 5B1, 5C1, 5C3, 5C4, 5D1, 5D2, D3, C7, D6, D9, E4, 5D0. 5G6, 5G7, wait, 5G6, 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 Kadamba, you got that 8 companies. 5G7, 5G9, 5H1, that is 1, 4, 5, 12, that's enough. I request HOD IT. Now, 1201, Adarsh. Adarsh is there? Very good. 1201, 1204, 1208, 1209, 1211.
Go fast. 4 5 members helpandamma.
Please come down. What branch? Stay here for the time being. One to 21, 1 to 26, 30, 33, 36, 37, 39, 45, 46, and mechanical FSI. I request Ramawar, please. Now 3, 4, Abhinay. Abhinash Reddy, 301, 303, 303, 308, D12, D20, D25, D50, 353, 368, 372, 376, 382, 385, 390, 396, 398, 387, 3B0, 3B1, 3B2, 3B5, 3B7, 3B9, 3C0, 3D5, 3D6, L2, L3, L9, L21, and L25. Now, they're coming. So it's just a break for the. Sir, take 2 weeks. You have to CSC? All computer science?
Come on.
In orders, like in orders, computer science. All mechanical? All are mechanical? IT. They're IT. Please in a row for mechanical. Mechanical 305, 307, 309, 310, 311, 330, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 21, 26, 27, 300, 31, 35, 39, 40, 43, 44, 47, 49, 51, 56, 57, 58, 60, 63, 65, 66, 67, 69, 70, 71, 77, 78, 79, 80, 84, 86, 87, 91, 92, 1, 2, 3. Who is 92? Padal Hammer? Hammer is here? Okay, congratulations. He got selected in LNT, DTS, Deepak Ventures, Wipro, TCS. Both core and software. Good. Where do you want to go now? Which company do you want to go? LNT. Good, congrats. Okay. 393, 95, 97, 97 also like that. LNT. Sai Sandeep. LNT, Accenture, CTS, Wipro and Deepak. 97, 99, 3A2, 3A4, 3A5, 3A9, 3B4, 3B8, 3C1, 3C5, C7, D2, D4, D7, D9, L1, L4, L11, 20. All mega global? All mega global? Okay, right. Okay. Okay, now coming to CSC. Okay. I request Dr. Nagar and Prabhakar, please come on to this. For CSC. Nagar. Shishkumar Garu. Okay. 503, come fast. 503, 505, 507, 510, 530, 540, 550, 560, 580, 590, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 49, 30, 31, 32, 38, 41, 43. Right, thank you. Put on this lab.
పంపించారు సార్ అంతమంది సురేష్ 88
Please, once taken, please go wait in the auditorium or wait in the ground. Otherwise, please sit there. Okay. No, you do one thing. Boss, you can wait. Hello, you can wait here. Hello. Okay, 544. The students who are taking appreciation letters, they can sit here. They can sit here. 544, 546, 547. Don't make much, please. 553, 554, 555. 556, 557, 560, 562, 564, 565, 566, 567, 568, 570, 574, 575, 576, 577, 578, 579, 580, 581, 582, 583, 584. 585, 586, 589, 590, 581, 586, 587, 580, 581, 582, 584, 5A7, 5B0, 5B3, 5B4, 5B5, 5B8, 5B6, 5B7, 5B8, 5C0, 5C5, 5C6, 5C8, 5C9, 5D4, 5D7, 5D8. What is number? Okay. Make it fast. 5B2, 5B5.
సురేష్ వాళ్ళు బయటికి పంపించండి ఇలా పంపించండి సార్ సార్
దాంతో సంబంధం లేదు ఇద్దరు లేకపోతే
అన్న ఇట్రా ఇట్రా అన్న సార్ సార్
Okay, all CSE over. All CSE over. CSE please. Which rank? You are from which rank? Now I request IT. IT 1206. Ajit sir please.
ఇంకొక సార్ సురేష్ సార్ ఇంకొక పంపించండి సార్ నాగేశ్వర సార్
Ajit bhai. Right. One CSE over please come on. IT H1 IT please come on sir. Okay, 1206. Yeah. ID okay. 1206, 1210, 1202, 1203, 1206, 1207,
సార్ సార్
1210, 1211,
సార్
1215, 1216, 1217, 1218, 19, 20, 22, 24. Ram Sai Kiran, he got selected Accenture, Virtusa, CTS, Nagano, Wipro. 1217, 1231, 1234, 35, 38, 340, 41, 42, 43, 44, 1214. Amrita Vachini, she got selected in Global Logic, Intellect Design, Jetsa, Tech Mahindra. 1214, 1249.
IT ఎవరు ఉన్నారా?
IT anybody is there?
మీరు అయిపోయిందా మీరు అయిపోతే రిపోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది వెయిట్ చేయండి
Anybody is there from to take the appreciation letters?
అయిపోయినండి.
Anybody is there?
ఉన్నారా మీరు?
ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా?
బాబు హలో
ఉండండి శేఖర్
సార్ మీకు అయిపోయింది
శేఖర్ please ask them to wait. Vote of thanks is there. Please, hello, madam. Back, hello. Please come down. Thank you. I think everybody is over.
కంప్లీట్
Everybody.
అంటే ఎగ్జామ్స్ ఉన్నాయి 4 to 6 ఎగ్జామ్స్ అంటే వాళ్ళ హెచ్ఆర్ తో మీటింగ్ ఉంది.
We hope that you will never stop reaching further milestones in your life.
As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them.
Now, I would like to take the opportunity to invite Dr. L.V. Suresh, sir, the internships coordinator, to propose the vote of thanks.
I am very much delighted to extend vote of thanks on the uni. First of all, I would like to thank our director, DMR Varalakshmi Foundation, Dr. A. Girish sir, for his continuous support for organizing this event. I would also like to thank our beloved principal, CLU RSC Prasad sir, for continuous encouragement and support for organizing this event. I would also like to thank CDC head, Dr. Sunarayan Das sir, and Mr. Srinivas Rao, EPO, for their continuous efforts in achieving such a huge number of placements offers and organizing this event. I would also like to thank Associate Deans, Dean Academics, Associate Dean Student Affairs, Associate Dean R&D, and all HODs, staff and student coordinators who are directly or indirectly involved and supported for the placement team throughout the year. I would like to thank press people for covering through various newspapers. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the students for their magnificent performance in the campus placements. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We all can meet at ground, football ground. Afterwards, IT will be there.